Hey guys, this is what happened, but you weren't here, so you missed it. What's today? Oh, it's Wednesday. I couldn't think there for a minute. Sean, that's way too loud, bud. Can you turn it down? Thank you. Sitting here reading my gluten-free living magazine, and I want pizza for dinner. But, I make that other type of crust. Well, this issue is about making pizza from scratch. And their recipe is a little bit different than the one that I've used. So I think tonight I want to give it a try. This one has eggs in it. Mine didn't have eggs in it. Well, one of mine didn't. The one that I made, like the paleo pizza with the coconut flour and the almond flour and what else was in there? Eggs and I can't remember right now exactly what was in there. Or like rice flour or something, I think it was. But this one is a yeast one, I think. I don't know, I gotta find the page for it. But anyway, I'm gonna give this one a try. So I'm not gonna do the recipe. Well, I'll show you what's in it, but I'm not gonna do like a separate recipe tutorial until I find out if it's good or not. Let's see. Actually no, there is no yeast in this one. It's baking powder. So we'll see how that turns out. I mean, that might be an alternative way to go if I don't have yeast, or I can't imagine not having yeast. I just bought like 3 pounds of it practically at Sam's Club, so I don't know. But I want to give it a try because I'm always looking for the bigger, better recipe. Right, honey? Did you have a good day today? Want to talk about it? Okay. Just asking. So I guess I'm going to get cooking soon. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock. So I think if I get this cooked and then I can get the toppings on a little bit before Kristen gets home, and then we can eat. Because it's going to be a busy night tonight. There's 5 hours of TV. Did I happen to mention there's 5 hours of TV that I have to cover? Survivor starts tonight. Are you excited for Survivor?
No.
You love Survivor. He watches all the time. That's the one show, An Amazing Race, that you like. You can tolerate. You did good on Big Brother this season. You watched a lot of the Big Brother shows, probably because you were forced to. But yeah. Hey, Chi-Chi. What's going on? You gonna watch Survivor tonight? Well, I don't know. I can't really see it from here. So tired. He's so cute. Alright, so, meet me in the kitchen. Alright, so thanks for meeting me in the kitchen. I guess I'm gonna get started. The recipe's pretty simple. And it's gonna be even simpler because I'm gonna use my new kitchen scale to do it. So I love doing it in my KitchenAid. So I've got, if you don't have a KitchenAid or mixer, you could do it by hand. It shouldn't be that difficult. So I like to zero out my scale. Then I put my bowl on top. And then I hit 0 again. So now anything that I put in here, it's just going to be the weight of what I put in there. So this recipe calls for tapioca flour, aka tapioca starch, and that's 2 cups. So 1 cup is 125 grams, so 2 cups would be 250. So whoops, let me see if I can do this and like have it look good too. So I got to get up to 250. Almost there. Oh, so close. 250 on the nose, kids. Alright, and now I'm going to add the second type of flour. You don't have to get a new bowl or anything. You just hit 0 out again, and it zeroes it out. And the second kind is the white rice flour. And that one weighs 160 grams a cup, and you have to use 2 cups. So that means 160 plus 160 is 320. Is that right? I wasn't very good at math. Yeah, I think it's 320. All right, so let's get 320 in there. They also give it in ounces, but I prefer grams because it's much more accurate. It's a smaller measurement, so like it's easier to get it more exact. All right, so we need, what did I say, 320? What are we up to? 195. Oh, I don't want to go over. Let's see. I'll buy that. 319. So that wasn't perfect, but who's perfect? Not me, that's for sure. Alright, so then also I'm going to need baking powder, and that's 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of xanthan gum, and my secret ingredient, 2 teaspoons of expandex. So I'm going to put the camera down and get those in along with that's it right now, and then we'll get the wet ingredients together and mix it. Alright, so I got all the dry ingredients in there, and I just mixed it up a little bit so that all the flours were combined, so there wasn't like big pockets of baking powder on the side, and then it would be all like and then some would be like But I just, in case you guys are new to the vlogs, expandex is modified tapioca starch. It's not the same as tapioca starch. It's modified tapioca starch, and I guess what they do to it is they put a little chemical thing in there, or they treat it chemically so that it makes it more elastic, but not like gluten. Not gluten, but like gluten. Kind of. Not really, but whatever. So it helps it taste better. The texture wise anyway. So in the bowl over here I've got my 2 eggs, since I'm doubling it, a cup of water, I'm going to put my cup of milk in, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. So I'm going to put the milk in here, 1 cup, and then I'm just going to take my mixer. I couldn't find my whisk, but I'm just going to use that to get it well combined, and then I'm going to put it on the machine. I don't think you have to mix it for very long. I think it says about 30 seconds, and then if necessary, like another 30 seconds. So we'll get that all mixed up, and then we'll check back. Alright, so it kind of looks like vanilla frosting, and it's really thick and sticky. So I've got my 12-inch 12-inch pizza sheet right here. I put some Pam on the bottom. They recommend to pipe this out from a piping bag, but that sounds like too much work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little white rice flour on the top like I did with the other pizza dough, and try and pat it out, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. I don't know. I hope this isn't going to turn out like when we got Kristen's birthday pizza at the pizzeria and they had the saltine pizza dough. It's kind of going in that direction, but let's keep our fingers crossed and see. I did it! Okay. I spread that out on my pizza sheet, and it says to bake it at 425 for 15 minutes. So let's see what happens. It wasn't that bad. With the little dusting of flour on the top, it pretty much was workable. So I really did not feel like cleaning a pastry bag. Although I've seen a lot of people use a gallon size bag, a quart size bag, you know, like a Ziploc bag, and do it like that. But I feel that so much of the dough gets wasted that way because you can never, whoops, there's a scuffle. Somebody's guilty. Verdell just jumped into the water like a shark because Homer was at my feet over here. He's like, no cats in the kitchen until after dinner. Alright. Anyway, 425 for 15 minutes. Excuse me, down here. I would like some pizza. Sorry, Chi-Chi. Pizza's not for dogs. It's for humans. Alright, so I'm chopping up some broccoli because I love broccoli pizza. I don't know about you guys, but I think you'd probably like mine too. Don't you love broccoli pizza? My broccoli pizza? Yeah, he does. Alright, so the first one came out of the oven, and I'm getting very nervous. It's looking a lot like the pizzeria pizza, so I'm not very happy about that. And the other one is in the oven right now, doing the pre-bake. It's very disheartening to think that I am new to the game and I've got the best pizza crust already. Why don't they know about the one with the yeast? They're a restaurant. They should know these things, right, honey? Yes. You know, they really should. Gee, I wonder if I should try and go and sell them my pizza crust for gluten-free. They'd probably crap their pants when they tasted how good it is. Am I right? We should go over there and be like, hey, first slice is free. What? Yeah. Check it out now. Check it out. Even Chi-Chi loves it. I don't like broccoli, but I'll have some pizza crust, please. No, he can't have it. He's diabetic, so no matter how much he begs, don't give him any. Don't. Just throw it out. Alright, so put like 5 heaping tablespoons of sauce on top. Tomato sauce. Actually, this is mushroom. And my seasoning from the farm store that I love so much. You guys, you know I can't get enough of this stuff. The Italian pasta seasoning. So good. And I'm going to throw my broccoli on there. And then I'm going to put my frigo on there. When I first saw this, I'm kind of a... not a world traveler. So I was like, who names a cheese frigo? And then I think somebody pointed out to me that that's like Italian for cheese or something. So yeah, classy as always, right? You love it, you know you do. Well, tasty tasters have arrived because the pizza's ready, and there it is. I'm not guaranteeing that it's gonna be good.
Why not?
Because this is not my recipe. This looks like the recipe that they used at the pizzeria. No?
The crust doesn't look fake like the pizzeria's.
Yeah, the pizzeria one looked like a saltine, but I don't know if this one's going to be as good as the first one. The best ever one. The other one's in here still. That one's more of a deep dish because it seemed like there was more dough left over. I didn't split it evenly. But this one, I should have cooked it at 425, but I didn't want to overdo it. So I made it a little bit, did it at 400 for 15 minutes.
It seems more like real pizza. Yeah,
more like real pizza, but not as good as the other one. Just, I want you to taste it with the other one in mind.
I can't even remember.
We're going to have to do a head-to-head one day.
Still pretty hot.
Still pretty hot? What do you think, ma'am?
It's okay.
Good?
Yeah? I got a good? Kristen only said okay, though.
No,
she didn't say good.
I like it.
It does seem pliable, like bread. So, yeah, Kristen's going for the second slice already, so it must be good. So are you.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Tasty Taster. Thank you, Tasty Taster. Do you want to change your okay to a good? What? No. Now take it.
Come on, you try very hard.
Quickly. There you go. Good shot. All right. Everybody really liked dinner. The pizza turned out way better than I ever thought that it looked. I guess it's going to be a winner. Guess I'm going to have to post that recipe as well, if you guys are interested. And yes, it's snack time. 1 show in the can, 2 to go. I'm a little out of breath because I just ran up from the studio, aka the laundry room, and God, I hope I make it. God, I hope I make it. I hope I make it. How many shows do I need? 3. Alright, so I'm gonna eat my apple. I'm gonna watch the rest of my shows, and I will see you guys in the morning. Well, tomorrow. That's when this is gonna go up. So, till next time, much love.